the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Heather, and with me, as always, hanging out tonight is Tony.
We're going to the split screen.
Yay, there we go. Let's hope that this works. Yep. We're hoping that this works tonight. So glad that you guys are joining us. Happy to be here. Another Thankful Thursday. Some people call it Thursday, but I stay away from that because...
I've got my honey.
I got... Oh, boy. We're going to go into that, aren't we?
We're going to go into that.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyway, before we go into... I'm trying to avoid that the most I can. But thank you guys for joining and happy that you guys are here. Apparently, I need my camera fixed. Get it?
Sure.
All right. So, how has your... Are we starting that out already?
No, we're going to... I mean, how has your week been first?
Oh, we're going to start with me?
Yes.
I just figured out how to copy the link to put it out there. You're going to start with me?
Of course we are, because I'm trying to get my links.
I hope everybody's doing good out there. Already got Adam joining in saying, coming in loud and clear, checking in, sounding good. We are on YouTube and Twitch currently, also later aired on solidstateradio.net. Things are picking up around here with, nice weather coming, except for this little drawback today. It's supposed to get warmer. But we're looking forward to going to Tuscola-Palooza. That's going to be coming up.
Yes.
Getting back out there doing some things. The vault is opened up again. Those kind of stuff's going on. And doing a little bit of traveling this summer. Yeah, clubbing with gays. Oh, we're going to talk about that. We'll get into that a little bit later, too. Another story. So how has my week been? Yes. Pretty productive. Still working on trying to sync my shop from Printful to my Etsy store to put up all the freaking creations that I've been making. I've got a lot to put out there. I'm just having a little bit of a hard time with that. And then Adam says to me today, why didn't you just ask me for help? I don't like to ask for help. I have a hard time with asking for help. But, so he's going to help me get that moving along there. And still getting ready, waiting for our vehicle to be back.
I'm sad that Voltron is no longer going to be a thing.
Voltron is not going to be a thing. I'm trying to be super patient, And we got a text message the other day saying, wasn't able to get it up on the rack like I thought it was going to be. And it was guaranteed to be done, but I'm trying not to be a jerk about it, but I'm so ready to have a car. So right. To the point where I was like, let's just send out the Aztec.
Yes.
And see which one comes back quicker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I don't know, but that was a thought. But I'm not trying to give him crap. He's the only one that's working. A lot of people, I guess, don't want to work with everything going on. He's offering $20 an hour for a licensed mechanic. So I think that's pretty good, I would think. Not licensed, otherwise I'd be down there being like, all right, $20 an hour, let's figure this out. Here, I hold your wrenches.
I don't
That's about it. I know some stuff because I learned some stuff from my dad and I used to build and whatnot, but that's totally different when it comes to vehicles. I would probably be like, okay, here's your keys and here's your bag of extra parts. It drives, though. It's done in record time.
When you push it down the hill.
Right. I cut out the bottom so you could Fred Flintstone that crap. You almost spit out your tea. That's
You
great.
can't do that when I'm drinking my tea.
Heather 1, Tony 0, already starting tonight.
Oh, it's on.
So anyway, been waiting on that. That's been really difficult because we have next week and then we leave.
Right.
And it's like, okay, is it going to be done in time? Ooh. Plus, we have to put the racks on for the kayaks, get used to putting them up above and unloading and, teamwork on that stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Got everything ready to go. We got the cameras and stuff so that we can do video while we're out on the water. We'll have to upload it after.
Yeah.
I am having a bit of an issue, though.
Yep.
Yeah, gators.
Yep.
When we signed up for the tournament, I didn't put 2 and 2 together, the Alabama Gators, any of that. So we were, I kind of talked a little bit about this last week because we went to Northwoods and he showed me this teeny little baseball bat. And I was like, what's that for? And he's like, is that for smacking gators? Because I will punt home run a bitch. I am so creeped out about this now. I'm like, I am going to be in a kayak. There is going to be gators. Like, I'm not ready for these uncharted waters, but I'm still going to freaking not man up, but I'm going to woman up and still do it. So what last I checked was like 66 people that are in the tournament, and there is only 2 other ladies that are in it. The rest are all men. So I was like, all right,
Really?
you can't puss out on this. Like, you have to go. Got to do this. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am going to get an air horn. I'm going to use the air horn if one gets too close. If. Not against that. I might have it. I don't know. Is it against the law to knock a bitch-ass gator out?
I don't think so. I mean, I know there's a hunting season for it, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's that. Oh.
All you hear... I can just see this now with Heather. Hand whack!
I ain't above it. Like, I love animals. PETA, don't fuck with me after this. Like, I love animals, but not if my life is gonna be in danger. No.
Irish girl laughing says, Gator girls, and here, fishy.
Right? I know, and everybody's like, okay, well, here's the thing. Don't go into this one place that's called Witch's Ditch.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, I'm not going there. It's like a canal. They're like, oh, and there's a gator down there that's a little bit too comfortable with people. I'm, fuck them, don't tell me this. And then another person's like, oh, I've been kayaking, fishing for a long time. I would definitely not go do this. Like, son of a bitch. I've kayaked for a year, maybe 2.
All right, whatever.
I'm freaked out. I'm not even gonna lie. I am.
You're clubbing with gators. You're fine.
I like my arms and legs, and like I want to keep that.
I mean, hey, you'll have a hell of a story to tell.
I don't want it. I'm just saying, I don't. No.
You're gonna do fine.
Stay over there, and I will just keep on cruising. Keep on cruising down the line. Safe. My gator beater and my air horn. I'm not even fucking around. I am not gonna mess around. I will spray my suntan lotion too I don't think if they get that close, I'm screwed anyway. Mace you, gator. No, and then of course, because I'm like that person that reads like the WebMD shit.
Yeah.
So here I am like, okay, how many gator attacks have happened? What's going on? This one lady thought she got stuck on a rock and it was a damn gator. I'm like, no. Why am I reading this crap?
Yeah, why are you priming your brain for this?
I don't know, because that's me. I'm trying not to be a little stress ball, but I'm freaking straight.
Here's an idea. Stop.
Yeah. How about no? Yeah, I know. I need to. I'll get there.
Did you see that post on Facebook where they said now they can take stress and turn it into energy?
Yeah, did you see what I said?
Yeah.
Just call me Heather DTE Edgington. Like, just might as well. Just hook me up. Free electricity for the whole town of Carroll. Hey! I got you guys. I got you. Probably straight down to Detroit. I got you guys. But yeah, so working on that, and a little bit frustrated about the vehicle. Got some shit got to get done before we go down and everything. Luckily, have the farmer stopping in to take care of our fur kiddos, and we got stuff squared away and ready to go, and are planning to get down there and the different things that we're gonna want to check out while we're off time. So I'm excited because we've both never been there. So I'm looking forward to just kind of getting out, and not excited about the fact that they have snakes that are poisonous. Big ones.
Gunpowder, paper clips.
Big ones.
Yeah,
I stay in Michigan where the weather and the wind hurts my face in the winter, because that means most of the fuckers are not there.
Yeah, see? Not impressed.
Okay, I gotta suck it up though, because that's a good prize for first place.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm kind of like, all right, let's put a win in for the house. Let's do this.
Sure.
So anyway, I've been a little bit sideways and working on that stuff, and then just started and got my handy dandy Fitbit back.
Yeah.
Trying to push myself to get my ass in gear, log my stuff in, and start taking better care and cooking better.
Ooh.
I've
What
done
have you
some
been cooking?
So this week I decided that I was going to try some different. I've been craving vegetables. Unusual, really.
Interesting.
For me, unusual. I'm just like broccoli. I need broccoli.
Alrighty then.
So anyway, I've been just kind of working with that stuff, and then there is
I am the broccoli and don't know why.
chopping broccoli. Is that what it's from? No.
Daddy daycare.
Oh, okay. So like Saturday Night Live. Do you remember that? Chopping broccoli? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like that. But no, I just been working on stuff like that. I made some like scrambled egg with freaking sweet potato underneath it, like a good hunk of it.
Nice.
It was actually really good. So I've been kind of experimenting with different stuff.
Nice.
Trying to stay on track, get myself together, because I've realized that my core is like Slimer off of Ghostbusters. I don't want it. I'm not having any of that. Like,
Slimer was one of my favorite characters, though.
Mine too.
Like, he was green and squishy and he slimed people.
Mine too, but I haven't made it this far to have that kind of a core. Like, I need to work in. Oh, hey, speaking of, I just got my steps in for the day. And I don't think it's. Shit. I'm animated, so that's probably where most of.
So you've masturbated 72 miles.
Not true. Not true. Not true. And even if it was, I wouldn't be telling you assholes. So anyway, all of you people that are joining in on YouTube, thank you guys. Probably one of them is my dad. He just hasn't commented yet.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Welcome. Welcome. Straight jackets to your left. Shanks to your right.
Sweet
Other way.
green jello is the other way.
Yeah. Anyway,
With
so
a
yeah,
straw.
core strength. We were talking about like being able to do pull-ups and whatnot. I can hang there. That's about what I got. But I'm working on it. Like I'm working on it. I ordered myself some shoes for walking and knee braces and all this stuff I need and running to be able to do that stuff. So I'm really trying to get my shit together.
Get your shit together.
So and other than that, for the week, I'll wrap it up with that. I did have the Survivor Girl podcast.
Good podcast.
Yeah, I had Mark the barber, who has joined us on this show with me.
Barber.
He had such a inspirational speech
That dude is
and
badass.
story, and it was funny because before podcast, Dawn had picked me up, and I just ran it because I've been trying to use honey for my sweetener and agave nectar, and I just ran out of both. And anybody who's been without a vehicle and doesn't make it up to the store often is like, oh shit, I gotta add that.
Yep.
So I'm like, I need honey, I need agave nectar. And it was hilarious because she's like, do you have your bag when we got here? And I said, I have my purse. She's like, all right, after the show, I've got this for you. And it was a thing of agave nectar. Yeah. Okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And then Mark came in and he walks in and he brings up 2 bottles of honey. And I was like, well, I'll be damned.
It's good shit, too.
I guess, just before podcast, I shit you not, I was like, I need agave nectar and honey. I got to put that on my list.
Yeah.
Now I do not. So,
Have you tried the honey yet?
Oh yeah, I've already broken into it. I put it on top of my smoothies because the frozen berry makes it kind of like caramelized, and it's so freaking good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yes, I have. Adam even put some in my coffee this morning for me, and it was really good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I was just like,
it's amazing.
so now I need to start thinking about gonna win this tournament. Yeah, all that stuff. Not gonna get eaten by a gator. My core is not gonna look like Slimer anymore. Yeah, this is what's happening. So anyway, that was my week. How's your week, Ben?
My week has been actually pretty cool. I got my FEMA tents up.
I saw that.
Because, Michigan's bipolar weather is obnoxious. That took a little bit because I had to kind of redesign my FEMA tents with the infrastructure of the posts that I use. Because, well, when the wind picks up, it likes to lean too. So I found a bunch of the little 1 inch by 1 inch posts at the dollar store, actually.
Nice.
Picked up a bunch of them for $1. And managed to create a nice little infrastructure for my FEMA tent. So my vegetables and my fruits are gonna enjoy their nice little FEMA tent. And yeah, planted some more stuff. Think I got almost everything in, possibly.
Yeah.
And then I got some new food coloring for my guitars.
The poor kid's food color or varnish.
Stain.
Stain. That's what I meant. Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and I finally got the inside filed for the input jack for the other guitar for my 12 string. So I can actually, I finished patching the rest of the uh-ohs on the guitar because
boo-boos.
I totally screwed that up, which was not fun. So I'm waiting for that to dry. Then I'm going to sand it off, and then I'm going to start with the brew cutter, and I'm hoping to do a cool little wave design on the headstock because I actually have names for these now, which is something I never even thought about doing. So the red guitar, which represents the fire element, is going to be called Radiance. The 12 string is going to be called Hydro.
Okay.
Off of water.
Not Hydra. Like no hail Hydra.
No hail Hydro.
Okay. Just making sure.
Because water is,
Hydro.
smooth and delicious, but it's also very, very powerful.
And tasteless sometimes.
It's supposed to be as water, but anyways, and then of course you've got earth and air and then spirit. So I got to do 5 guitars, but I'm working on that. So yeah, it's been a really cool week, and guess what I got? Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
magnesium
dun, dun,
L.
dun, dun, dun.
Thornate. Did I say it wrong?
3-8. This stuff is
3-8.
amazing. I've been taking it for 2 days now, and I got to say, I am so freaking plugged in and just wired for sound. It's not even funny.
That's awesome.
And I think it's hilarious because you know me, I'm the biggest skeptic on the face of the planet.
Don't eat these. I'm putting that out there. Don't eat them. He's like, they're good. They're good. They're good.
Hey,
Not
is it
good.
doing that? Okay, wait a minute. Dropping in briefly before we jam for a bit. This is my Brain Podcast.
Hello.
Shout out to you, brother. But
Guys.
this stuff is amazing. And like I said, I'm a big skeptic when it comes to nutrients and supplements and all this other stuff because does it work? If it
As
doesn't,
seen
blah,
on
blah, blah.
TV.
Right, yeah, it's all
Right.
crap. So when you read, where's the nutrition label? Right there. Burp, other way. When you read the nutrition label, if it'll focus up.
Yeah, it's really doing the grainy thing again. Really, really bad.
That's not okay. Anywho,
We might have to put it grounded again for a minute.
but yeah, this actually says, I'll read it to you. Magnesium L-threonate, 2,000 milligrams, which is what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Period.
Nice.
And it's not saying it's dropping any frames, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know. Moving too fast.
Oh, that sucks. Anywho, so yeah, getting my gardens in shape.
It's good.
Getting my guitars in shape. Mm-hmm. Got some more boo-boos.
I got no boo-boos.
Because who knew working with wood, you'd take chunks out of your hide.
Do you at least have safety goggles over your glasses? Oh my gosh.
I'm not using any power tools now. It's all hand tools. So if I stab myself in the eye, it's my own fault.
I mean, you might look pretty cool with a kilt and the eye patch. I don't know.
Arr. Which, by the way, I have to give Jeremy at This Is My Brain podcast a shout out because that Tight Bond 3 is freaking amazing.
Tight buns, you say?
Tight bun. Yeah, tight buns.
Tight buns.
It's the thrill of a boutique. No, it's wood glue. And this stuff is incredible.
Totally different.
Yeah, I like shoved my dowel in the hole and glued it up.
All right. Okay. Oh, simmer down. You need to relax over there.
No, seriously, that's what I did. I had to
down the hole.
I had to buy a dowel and shove it in the hole.
Oh, dowel.
Dowel.
I thought you said dowel. I was like,
why the hell would I shove a
Would
dowel
you
in the
say-
hole? What kind of kinky shit? You want
I am not.
You want a mayonnaise twat?
No. Nay. I will not whip her nay. Let's talk about that. You talk about that?
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. And
Twitch
because
always sucks on my phone. Okay, so cool.
I had to hear it.
Okay, so
Do
all right.
all of you.
I will tell this story.
Making
and
it weird.
This is fucked up. All right, so I'm at the big evil W.
Evil
and-
Empire.
Yes, the evil empire, and not the fun one that Rage Against the Machine talks about. Right.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
So I'm already checked out, and I'm walking out, and here's this typical cliche. Two trailer park girls go around
Picture
the
it,
outside,
if you will.
and just this. I don't even call him a guy. I'm just gonna call him. Yeah, his elevator didn't go to the top floor. Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know, top
Yeah, Neanderthal.
notch
Let's
men
go
around
there.
this town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
classy gentlemen. We're gonna go with
Classy
that one.
gentleman.
Is standing at the cash register, trying to, I guess, flirt with the cash register attendant.
Seen this one too many times.
Oh God!
Saw this one
Just
too many
like
times.
I'm walking by, and he's like, "Hey, you and how about me and my number one old lady having a mayonnaise trois?" And I'm like,
Blah.
mayonnaise? What the fuck? Is
Like
a
get some couth, dude.
God, well, I mean, you know, we live in rural America, and I'm
Don't
sorry
remind me.
if you can't pronounce something, you probably shouldn't be extending the invitation. Because that's the thing is, it took me a minute. I'm like, what the hell is a mayonnaise trois? And then it dawned
We're
on me.
not
I'm like,
Hellmans.
right, exactly.
Hell no.
That's my point. Is okay. It was menage a trois, and if you can't
Right.
pronounce it, let alone
Don't ask for it.
right, exactly.
Be like, all right,
Dude,
number
come on.
one, come get with me and my wife, ride my pole. Like, at least that sounds better. You and my wife want to ride my pole? All right, well then, fine. That sounds more, mayonnaise trois. No, I don't even want it.
So I'm literally walking out of the evil empire laughing and puking at the same time because I'm thinking to myself, should this be animated? Probably.
Probably.
Hey, you want a mayonnaise trois? That sounds pretty good. You got any more of that skull?
Listen, there are some good old country boys that are damn sexy out there, but no.
Did you just try
No.
and pet the camera?
No.
Oh, Irish girl laughing says, please don't let the mayo guy breed.
No.
She's not wrong.
Fucking rubber band that shit off.
I was thinking like more of take the safety warning off.
Like, we live in a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more classy of a town, but not really.
Well, here's the
No.
issue I have with this is okay. You've got your rednecks, your hillbillies,
Right.
your good old boys,
Yeah.
and your country dumbs.
Okay.
Now, country dumb ain't what you think it is, okay? Because country dumb means you appear to be stupid or unwise, but you're one of the smartest people out there. And then you've got, like, the vanilla gorilla. You stupid hillbilly. Also, one of the smartest guys I know.
Yeah, very.
And-
That looks can be deceiving.
Yeah,
with
I
him,
think he like bench presses bulldozers for breakfast.
I'm sure, yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, where you want this? And he's a totally cool dude.
Cool guy, smart guy. You can have an intelligent conversation. You can understand everything he says.
And the dude does
Very
math
smart.
like nobody's business.
Yeah, very smart guy. Very smart.
It's just like he's almost Rain Man, like 84, 84, 84. Yahtzee, yep, Wapner sucks.
Not even. No, he's not like that. Like, no.
But no, he has a thing for numbers.
Right.
And he'll tell you, he's like, I lost count on how many concussions I've had.
Oh my God.
You remember him telling this?
I don't remember that actually. Like one of my favorite vanilla gorilla stories, if you will, is him like had people visiting from Florida.
Yes.
They had their little monkey, Jack, right? Jack.
Jack the monkey.
And this little bastard loved beer.
Yes.
was a little alcoholic and a thief.
Yes.
And if he could, he'd steal your cigarette from you. He's a little tiny thing.
Little bastard.
Little bastard guy. But it was like, I swear everybody wanted to show up and hang out and party with this monkey.
He said, did you
He
say
did not-
monkey?
He was like, did you party with a monkey? What?
Yes, party with a
I'll
monkey.
be right there. So, he shows up and we're hanging out. Like, the monkey didn't care for me because I didn't have beer.
Right.
He tried taking my earrings off of me.
Yeah.
Little shithead.
Yeah, he was
I
an
took them
asshole.
out and put them in my pocket and was like, no.
He tried biting my earrings. It was kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. But he would, anytime anybody would go to the fridge to get out a beer,
You
he
jump
was
from shoulder to shoulder.
shoulder to shoulder. And he wasn't very big. And
No.
his owners, and this is not a joke because, like, some monkeys are horrible and can rip your face off and
Oh,
your
yeah.
arm and beat you to death. So she was like, I got this tiny of a monkey because if he fucks with me, I can throw him against the wall. Like, no shit, this is what she says. So we're hanging out and he could not stop. He was a little boozer, man.
Yeah.
A little alcoholic.
Yep.
But anytime someone would go to that fridge,
Yep.
he'd be hopping shoulder to shoulder just to get to it. Did not give a shit.
No.
So we have pictures and stuff of
We still do, yeah.
when we hung out with him. I think it's on our page on Don't Make This
I
Weird.
think so, yeah.
And then he ended up becoming our little mascot for a little while for some of the stuff that we did.
Cotton Top Tamaranian.
Yeah, Cotton Top Tamaranian. There we go.
Yep.
He was a cool little thing, but also a little shit too. You're just like,
Yeah. Like he peed on Joey.
he did. And then when Keith got here,
Yeah.
he was in love with his beard.
He like
Like, he
nestled in his beard.
snuggled up to his beard and was just like, yep, that's for me.
It's my family.
Yeah. He's, picking through it. He was.
He was totally.
He was picking through it. It was funny. But yeah, so anyway, back to, Keith and whatever.
Yes.
Whenever we need help with security,
Yep.
it's like, that's who we call. Don't care. We've had him on the show several times. One of my favorite shows with him was when Joey was in the studio at the time. And then we also had Hannah, our
Yes.
nutritionist, that would
Yes.
come in. And they were trying to pull over like a 30 rack of beer with sprouts or something.
Broccoli
Sprouts. And they're like, is that good? She's like, no.
What the hell is
Like-
wrong with you?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. So yeah, but back to that though, there
Yes.
are people that are country, are outdoorsmen, are but when you get to that kind of stuff, and I've seen it very many times.
Yeah.
Whatever, working at Walmart, nothing new to me.
My thing is,
Nothing new to
okay,
me.
have some couth, have some tact,
I
have
agree.
some decency.
Yeah,
About presenting yourself. Like, I remember it was not that long ago when we were little kids and my grandmother would be like, we're going to the store.
Mm-hmm.
You more or less need to put your Sunday best on
right.
because you weren't going in public with your
No.
pajamas or whatever it is. And now,
That's their best. I had a really hard time with wearing sweatpants out in public or any of that stuff for like a very, very long time.
right.
But when surgeries had happened, what else do you do? Like, you can't really have pants that ride up on your incisions. Oh, speaking of which, sorry, I'm breaking a wall, I guess. I don't know if that's true. So
A fourth wall break instead of a fourth wall.
So I have my incisions on my stomach and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was looking at one of them and I was like, why does that look like a piece of, like skin, like a little scab from it or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course I just like rubbed my finger across it and I was like, that's not right. So I pull on this,
Yep.
a stitch come out and I'm still not right from watching it pull out of my skin.
No, that's not okay.
No, because I wasn't ready for it. They're supposed to dissolve. So
I
it was.
wasn't ready.
I can't stop like seeing this now. I'm like, ugh. So I come into the bedroom and I'm like, look at this. Like, look at this piece that came out of my stomach. So that kind of creeped me out a little bit. But sorry, I completely derailed the conversation there.
You did, Heather. You totally
I
fucked it up.
did. But I can always come back with, more stories of horror stories from working at Walmart.
You're not wrong.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many. At least he wasn't like the one guy that walked up and was like, whoop. put his wiener on the counter.
That's not okay.
No.
Guys, let me give you some perspective here. Okay? Women don't need you for anything. Mm-mm. And if you think they do, you've got some rude awakenings coming.
Yep.
Now, guys, pay attention to this also. You don't need women for anything. Because there's a difference between, and look this up, want, and the definition of want, and the definition of need. Two completely very different definitions.
Yep.
Understand them, memorize them, and memorize the fact that women don't have to talk to you guys. And if they are talking to you, be thankful.
Well, let's while we're at it, talk about no unsolicited dick pics. Not needed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because if I really want to look at a picture of a wiener, I'm going to look for a celebrity's wiener.
You're not wrong.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. And I know my dad's joined in. Let's go over to the chat here on YouTube. Hello, yellow, says my dad.
Yellow.
Jeff says it gets hot again, then it gets cold again here in Michigan. Not wrong. Not wrong. And same here at the show.
Yep.
In the studio.
We're hot, we're cold.
Dad says blue and red.
It's yes.
Yellow.
And no. What's
yes, and it's no. Oh, probably not that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
I don't know. So, anywho's it, I also made some fresh dandelion tea. It's amazing. Heather said it tastes like spearmint.
It did kind of, actually. I was surprised that you did. I thought you put it in there.
Maybe that's the cyanide I put in there. I don't know.
Well, it's been nice knowing you folks. Yeah, okay.
No, it's been great because when I was out working in my gardens, it's so therapeutic and relaxing just to watch stuff grow.
Yeah.
And to pick and choose what seeds hopefully are going to germinate so you can eat them when it comes to harvest time. And then seeing a big old poofy pile of dandelions, and I went, I'm making tea out of you.
I need those.
I need those in my life. See, that's the thing.
Just be careful you don't get them from lawn treated.
We're going to go just to Heather while I look up what the health benefits of dandelions are.
Yeah, he was talking about doing this dandelion tea and whatnot, and because of where I live, they do treat the grass and whatnot, so we do not have a lot of them. They pop up, but I'm not going to take the chance. So we go down to the park, and I'm like, I'm going to pick up a bunch of dandelions and whatever. So I start picking them, and then I see the lawn treatment place come in there. I was like, son of a bitch.
Nope.
So not for me.
All right.
But you can get it. You can order it offline or go to Healthy Habits over in Frankenmuth if you're from here.
13 potential health benefits of dandelions. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Highly nutritious. They have a ton of stuff. Let me go to more items. Yes. Let's see here. Now, I'm getting all of this from healthline.com. 13 potential health benefits. And you guys got to look this stuff up. Don't take my word for it, but it's amazing. They are highly nutritious. They have vitamin A, K, C, and E, and also traces of vitamin B, magnesium, iron, calcium, and potassium, which is just amazing. And that's just in the greens. And they also have soluble fiber. So the dandelion root is often dried and consumed as tea or can be eaten in its whole form. Plus, contains potent antioxidants, which is absolutely incredible. So I've been drinking this for like 3 days now. Yeah. And it helps fight inflammation. Let's see what else we got here. Aids in blood sugar control. Let's see. Helps reduce cholesterol. Helps lower blood pressure. And promotes a healthy liver. And helps aid in weight loss.
Awesome.
And fights cancer. It destroys free-roaming radicals. It's amazing. And then supports healthy digestion and treats constipation because it is a diuretic. And boosts your immune system. And what do we got here? It's a useful skincare treatment too. You can like literally, remember the whole, was it tickle under chin or whatever it is, with the dandelion in your chin? Yeah, smile or whatever. I don't remember what it was, but and supports healthy bones. Dosage and supplement forms. Let's see here. Oh, okay, cool. So it's got like the fresh leaves, 4 to 10 grams daily. Dried leaves, 4 to 10 grams daily. Leaf tincture. You can do 0.4 to 1 teaspoon or 2.5 milliliters. Fresh leaf juice, fluid extract, fresh root dried powders. Like all of this stuff. It's on healthline.com. Look up dandelion and health benefits of this stuff. I remember my grandmother making this stuff. And I'm like, ew, that's so weak. Because that's what some people were taught. But yet, these things are growing in your yard in a bountiful supply. And who knew they had so many health properties? And yet, here I am, alive and well.
And making dandelion tea.
Just out of the petals, not even using the greens part of it, which is amazing in salad, by the way. So, if you ever want some amazing salad and you don't like lettuce, throw it in with some like baby spinach.
I actually heard that's pretty good to be able to eat
really
those.
Good. And like the roots, put that into a tea. Hallelujah. And those roots are a pain in the ass to get out of the ground, by the way. Not going to lie. Try digging them out.
Okay. So I actually had come across the Haribo gummy candy review, the sugar-free ones.
Yeah.
Somebody shared it earlier.
Nice.
She knows who she is.
Okay.
And you were talking about constipation, and there's reviews on these candies.
Yeah.
I want to read a couple.
Well, hold on. I got some.
If I can make it through it.
Cam Wells chimes in and said, what's going on? I have no volume at the moment. My end, not yours. All right, cool.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Wells.
Hello, Mr. Wells. So this is some of the reviews
What do you got?
Is it Haribo gummy bears? Like sugar-free, but is that how you say it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it starts out. This is from Luke. He gives 1 star. See you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. And after a late... Hold on, I just did the whole thing here. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had decided between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they keep up front. Being in the hungry state that I was, I felt it was only logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. And there they sat. 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought, naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that they would soon unleash upon my poor anus. It says it. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet. So in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. I started subtly, at first, almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried escaping my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning hot liquidy magic, dark magic, crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat against it like oryx, breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through my exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck, and suddenly a loud gurgling war cry came from my belly, and an entire class lifted their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. Within 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet, sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid man, and behold, the handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it, as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 0.5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary buttocks onto the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned liquefied souls of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter to the watery abyss below. I had never felt such can you say the word for me? I was doing so well.
Simultaneous.
Yes, there we go. Relief and anguish in my life. And after 30 minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this. Do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these God-forsaken hell bears belong are buried deep below the Earth's surface. And then I'd ask, is this helpful? I would say, yeah, very helpful.
Yeah.
He could like win something for the writing this review. That was pretty good.
Yeah, well, what's that site that you get paid for your opinion on products? I mean, that's got to be something.
That's something.
That's like a $500 review right there.
Something like that. But somebody else gave it a 5-star.
Yeah.
So Mickey must like the abuse. Hold on. Let's see.
Let's go back.
Best not to eat too many at one time, however. Oh, that's the starter. These are yummy, soft, and extremely delicious. You get a lot for your money, and it's all well worth it. Perhaps best not to eat too many at one time. However, it's all up to the individual that decides when enough is enough. Also, during my taste test, I'm not sure why my bowels shot out of me, but somehow I can now do arithmetic again. Thanks, Harborough.
I'm going to go with a no.
Yeah, I don't see 2 stars. Made in Germany, made in Brazil. No. Yeah.
That may cause explosive diarrhea.
Disappointed, not a joke, a real review.
All right, let's see here.
J. Morford.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, okay. It's not a very long one. Did not work as expected. This review is in no way a joke. I have to use gummy vitamins due to a surgery I had in the past year. I had them in my medicine cabinet in my room, and 2 kids got into them and ate about 400 of them in one sitting. Again, I'm not joking. So I bought these and put them in my vitamin bottle. Gone and no diarrhea. Then I left the bag out.
Yeah.
They ate over 3 pounds in one sitting again. No diarrhea. It was meant to be a natural consequence, but the consequence was yet again on me, as these were a total waste of money. 1 star.
What?
Like, was he trying to purposely make them, like, shit their pants?
I don't understand what's going on now.
The first one was good. The rest of you are losers. That's it. We're done. We're done here.
We're done here.
Lame.
So, yes.
I'm disappointed in these reviews.
Going back to the
I'm
original
going to go buy some.
Educate yourself when it comes to what you put in your body, because if not, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Yep. Shit your pants bears. That's what they should be called, apparently.
Clean your shorts.
Satan's gummies.
Something like that, yeah.
But sugar-free stuff is not a freaking joke. Like, I'm not talking honey. I'm not talking a guava nectar. I'm not talking any of that stuff. I am talking the sugar-free candy, ice cream. I have my own experience with this crap.
Yeah.
Why do I always bring this stuff up on the show? Like,
you're like making shit weird.
Apparently I do. But here we go, guys. So I was really trying to eat better.
Yep.
Yeah. But I love ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? Except for probably people that are allergic. Okay, so those people probably.
Dick move, Banner.
Hey, I have so many food allergies, I don't even care anymore. I am desensitized to this. Alrighty. So I got the Blue Bunny ice cream, the sugar-free. And it was really good. I enjoyed, right? Yep. A little too much. Yep. I had to work that night. I had to call in. I was laying on my back, holding my stomach, crying to God, please, I won't do this again, I promise. I'm gonna die. Like, I was married at this time, and I'm like, I think I'm dying. He's like, I think you're overreacting. No, I'm not. He's like, how much is left of the ice cream? I'm like, not much. It's in my stomach, and I think I'm gonna die. Oh, it was horrible. I had to call in, and at that time, I really did obviously have the shits. One time, I called in, my roommate told everybody that I did have them, and I didn't.
Yeah.
My life. So yeah.
So what
Blue
was that
Bunny
one?
Ice cream.
What was that one you got me for my birthday?
The Halo Top.
Yep.
That stuff is good.
Yeah.
It's got lots of protein in it too.
Yeah.
I got you the birthday cake kind, and it was really good.
I died a little bit though.
Did you really? Yeah. Did you shit your pants?
Yeah. I mean, well, I did finish the whole thing, so.
So you got moderation.
It's the little tiny ass serving though. Like you can sit and eat one by yourself. It's not
I guess. But yeah, but you know when you're in trouble. He was not, like, that review is no lie. If you've ever had anything sugar-free and too much of anything sugar-free, yeah, it's not a lie.
See,
not a lie.
That is the proof. That review right there, it's one of those things that synthetic anything is going to kill you.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
No,
I felt that.
Know what it says in your labels.
Read your labels.
Read your labels, because if not, you're going to die.
And if they, like, hide it, not cool. Like, I remember back in the day, those Wow potato chips. Literally.
Anal liquid.
Yeah. Literally said that on the package, and people still bought them.
Yep. That's because they were plastic. Like, what the hell? Really?
I think I had way too much plastic growing up. Like, can't believe it's not butter spray.
Yeah, like all of the margarine
fuck
shit.
You, Fabio.
It's all
a lie.
All a fucking lie. Like, it's one molecule. Like, some of it isn't even one molecule away from basically rat poisoning or plastic.
Here's Fabio all fancy with his muscles and his hair. I cannot believe it's butter spray.
I cannot believe it.
But you know what? Because that's fake shit and it probably made a lot of people sick, you deserved that bird in your face on the roller coaster. I said what I said. Ha! Oh, God, I'm sorry. That was me.
Creamery butter.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
This tastes like raw suet.
I don't know how I feel about some things like that.
I mean, Kate and Leopold. Just gonna say.
Oh, you've talked to me about that movie, but I have not yet watched.
Get out. One job.
I'm not leaving.
One job.
I have got to stay for the comedic relief. I can't leave right now. Our people need this.
Yeah. Speaking of comedic relief, we have to pay some bills. What? What did he say?
Is Viagra bona fide?
He's bona fide.
Dad, how rude.
He's so rude.
How so rude? He's a rude. He's a Jar Jar Binks. He's a rude in the movie.
Did you hear that?
What?
The one, was it fan theory or was it Lucas theory? I can't remember. Where Jar Jar Binks was one of the Sith. Seriously, go back and watch it.
Oh, okay. I will.
Part of the Sith invasion was to become part of the Senate to take it over, right?
Was that really what it's called, or did Mike Tyson be like, yeah, it's the Sith?
Now Keith.
The two up. Now Keith. Is that what happened?
No,
it was really like something
the
badass.
Jedi and the Sith.
It was like something really badass, and then Mike Tyson was like, it's the Sith.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. So,
like, Jeremy, confirm this.
Is it Mike Tyson? It's the Sith.
It's a Sith. It's the Jedi and the Sith.
I feel like I'm going to help. I think that's what's taking me there.
Possibly.
Maybe. Sasha's joining in. Haven't seen her in a while.
Hi, Sasha.
Thank you for joining in. Hello. And she's laughing at what my dad says.
Yep.
And he says Popeye's chicken is. Dad. Okay, let's pay the bills.
Just pay the bills.
Let's get off. Whoa. Simmer down. All right, guys. You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around. We're at that point of the show where we talk about our sponsors. And shout outs. So I'm going to start out first by talking about Hometown Handmade, 130 East 3rd Street in Emily City. Yeah, that's what's happening.
You shit the bed.
I did not.
Yep, you totally did.
My brain does this thing sometimes.
Now you understand why we only have
good.
2 sponsors. Because they're just like, we don't want to be representing these people.
Really? Is that really what? Oh, excuse me. I need to interrupt the show.
Yes.
Never mind. Hometown Handmade at 130 East 3rd Street next to Jalisco's Deli, which I had Jalisco's this past week, and it was freaking amazing.
No way.
I couldn't eat much of it, but I enjoyed the 5 bites I had. It was
Seriously.
top notch. However, they did have beef tongue in there. Anyway, back to the sponsors. Back to the sponsors. Hometown Handmade at 130 East 3rd Street, Emily City. Right down from Happy Little Quilt Shop next to Jalisco's Deli.
Yes.
They're going to be doing the sidewalk sales coming up. So if you guys get a chance to go down there, and they're also having a Sasquatch competition for beards, men with beards. Can jump beards. Beards. Can join in for that competition.
Yes.
Kind of cool.
Yes.
Sidewalk sales. They're trying to bring back downtown, which I feel more little towns need to start doing this. So if you guys get a chance, there will be tables outside of Hometown Handmade, and then you go inside and check out all of the 20-plus vendors that are in there. One of the vendors that is in there is Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville. They make some incredible I can't talk. Incredible. Let's try this. Incredible goat milk soap. Yeah. Blah. Yeah, it's one of those days, guys. Mama. Ooh. Anyway, so they make some incredible goat milk soap. Have goats for sale. Have milk shares, eggs, turkeys, spiced rum for your vodka. Or for your rum. Vodka and rum, whatever. However you want to do it. I'm not judging you.
Your spiced juice.
Spiced juice. Gin and juice. So anyway, that stuff is at Hometown Handmade. And you can also check out their Etsy store and order from them online. That's what you can do. All right. So that's been my time with you guys. I will see you later. Over to you, Tony.
Oh, wow. So
I'll be searching for some sugar.
Yeah, you do that. We're going to go with shout outs now. Be More Productions, which is absolutely incredible. My buddy Brian Moore. You can find him at Be More Productions on Facebook or on Instagram, Music Freak 63, or just give him a call on his phone, 989-325-1021. He does video and photo production stuff, which is amazing.
Be
like,
more.
he's done enough. Like, why be yourself when you can be more? Right?
That was good. That was
Right,
good.
exactly. See? And now on to the most important thing, which in fact, I actually have an appointment tomorrow.
I should probably see them too.
Yeah. I think you have a little instability there.
A little bit. A little bit.
And Shelson's Natural Health.
Passing it on to you,
Shut up.
sucker.
21 North Elmer Street, Carroll, Michigan, 48723.
Uh-huh.
Heather and I are taking this amazing health journey. And one of the doctors over there is Dr. Matthew Shelson, PhD, LHMP, QRSTUB,
Oh,
WXYZ. Yeah.
All of the things that he could be in the
all
alphabet.
Of the things. But yeah, you can reach them at 885-672-2600. And our favorite doctor is Dr. Katie Gremmel. She's amazing. You can also find her at Shelson's Natural Health, LLC. Give them a call. They're on Facebook also, which is really cool. They've been sharing some pretty cool stuff. Like, go check them out at 855-672-2600. And we have one more shout out that we're giving is the Harvest here in Carroll. They have such an incredible menu, such good stuff for lunch. Like, they've been slammed, which is awesome. And they've been doing milkshake roulette, which is pretty cool. So they pick a flavor a day and you can get it. And if you guess it correctly, you can possibly get 10% off your next purchase. So go enjoy the milkshake and get 10% off your next purchase if you guess it right. But you have to guess it right. And these ladies are no joke when it comes to making sure that you got it right.
They have some serious business there.
They have some serious business. Like, they have top shelf flavors. I guess Shannon gets it imported from like Europe or some crazy thing like that. Like, there's no messing around when it comes to the flavor stuff. So yeah, try it out. It's amazing. Shout out to Shannon and all the crew there. Amy, Emily, Sam, Christina, Hannah. Good Lord, how many other people are there? Anyways, go tell them Tony sent you. Say, don't make this weird. And they'll know exactly what you're talking about. So shout out to the Harvest. Love them guys. And they're supposed to be having some pretty cool stuff coming up for the spring and the summer once it warms up, because we're not in the Arctic Circle anymore.
What's the difference that their name is like Craft Your Harvest now?
Yeah,
what's the difference with that?
I don't know what specifically that is, but I think it was because like they were doing the craft beers and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
okay. That makes sense.
it was just one of those things where they posted it, they tagged me, and I'm like, oh, no wonder I couldn't find the page. So, but yeah, they are also on Facebook at Craft Your Harvest or Harvest Your Craft. I don't remember which one it is. Type it in, Carroll Harvest Deli. It's amazing stuff. You'll find it. It's pretty freaking awesome. They have some amazing food. So go check it out. Love those guys. Shout out to all of them. They do some amazing stuff. And they got some pretty cool stuff coming down the pipe this summer. So, and spring once it warms up, obviously.
Looking forward to that. And also, you can put an order in for food.
They do deliver.
They do deliver, but you have to put it in advance notice, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's changed, but I know before we were going to order and we are like, oh, we'd like a delivery. They're like 24 hours.
Food grab.
Well,
And see, that's the thing is Nikki, who is on maternity leave right now. She was one of the only ones that was in charge of that, and she was like 9 months pregnant. So, and she's the manager, so it was, and she did have her baby, which was amazing. So she's on maternity leave. Love you, Nikki. Thank you for everything you do to keep that place whipped into shape. And actually, Shannon, the owner, is going to be on next week's show.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly a surprise guest with her.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know these surprises.
I don't either. That's why I said it's a surprise.
All right.
So there's
there
that. And yeah, is that the end of our shout outs?
Congratulations to her and her little baby barista.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Future
Nikki's
barista.
badass. She knows how to do all this stuff. So.
She is cool. Sorry, I don't know whose chips these are, but I had to take a couple because I was feeling a little bit low. I did kind of. So I was trying not to crunch and crumble the bag while you were doing that. So thanks for giving me that little moment to kind of boost myself back up again. When you get low, like that's one of the big problems that I've had since having surgery is my sugar going low. It's crazy. It's very kind of creepy too. I don't like it.
Yep.
I don't like it at all.
Probably not do that.
Got a couple things over on the YouTube chat. So my dad had brought up the Popeye's chicken. And Adam said, for those that want to try it, what does it taste like? And Dad said but then he changed it over to chicken. Makes sense.
So,
a chicken sandwich that tastes like chicken. All right, perfect.
Was he talking about what the Viagra tastes like? Or
I don't know.
the bona fide?
Wait. Adam, are you asking about that? Because never mind. Anyway, so we had some pretty interesting stuff going on. Like I talked about having Mark come into the studio and that show and everything.
Elaborate on that.
So then after the show, because it did go good, everything was fun. Not fun. Like it was really heartwarming. A lot of the things that we talk about on Survivor Girl is it kind of hits you in the guts. You know, it does. It really does. Because there's a lot of raw subjects, topics, whatever. And when I have guests on, they talk about their stories and different things. And he really had a really great story about how the community came together to help him in his time of need. So that show is actually archived on YouTube if you guys want to go back and take a look at it. But afterward, because, there's always some, hijinks going on in the studio, we were joking around, you, Dawn, and myself.
Right.
And I'm standing over in the corner, and I was like, why is your floor sticky? Why is your floor, I'm sticking, and I'm doing this, rocking thing, and I'm, kind of like, picture, what is it, Nacho Libre when he's on my stretchy pants, kind of like that.
It's the nucleus.
And this is, one of my biggest problems that I've always had, is I really mean it innocently.
Yes.
But it is horrible when it comes out. So I'm doing that rocking back and forth kind of thing, and I'm lifting up my foot and going, man, this is sticky right here. Why is it sticky?
Yes.
Sounds like, why is it sticky? What happened there? I'm doing the same thing.
I don't want to know why it's sticky.
We don't want to know. We don't, because his bed's over there when you bring it back in.
Yeah.
So we're sitting, I'm doing the thing. I'm like, it's sticky over here. Why?
Why?
And you're, I don't know. I don't know. Then all of a sudden, a light bulb goes on in my head because I have the jar of honey, just like what Tony showed you earlier, in my purse. And I was like, oh, is my honey dripping? So it came out. Is my honey dripping?
Yeah.
And after I thought about it, I was like, oh. I'm doing the Nacho Libre stretchy pants thing. And then I'm like, what? Why does that stuff come out like that?
Yes.
So then I just went into this weird thing about if I was doing stand up, and I can't remember even half of what I did.
Of course I'm drinking Hank, my honey's dripping.
Of course I'm drinking Hank, my honey's dripping. Just the stupidest stuff. And then we went into talking about the hospital.
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
Because Tony says, oh, I know why it is. It's because of my popsicles. And you're like, the blue raspberry ones are the best. I'm like, I know. And the reason why I know is because after my weight loss surgery, they give me a menu.
Yes.
I can only have certain things on this little menu.
Yep.
One of the things was a blue raspberry popsicle, and I was excited for that.
Yes.
After surgery, dealing with all of that, I'm like, ooh, blue raspberry.
Yep.
Then the nurse comes in, ruins my whole day, as if surgery wasn't enough.
Jerks.
And then she says, I'm sorry, we don't serve the blue raspberry popsicles anymore because we were having a little bit of trouble on the cardiologist cardiac floor patients. They'd have these blue raspberry popsicles fall asleep, and then we'd think that they were dead. So what? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but can I have one here? Because I'm not done.
You're not
insensitive, but I was also on drugs from the hospital, prescribed after surgery. So I'm like, can I just please have a blue? No.
Yeah.
So I got the grape one, which is okay. I like grape also, but I was so like, on a blue raspberry popsicle. So we got talking about that.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, though,
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I didn't. Because I decided I was going to go for a walk because I know that gets me out of the hospital quicker and it does good for me.
Yep.
So I'm on my walk, and before I leave, Adam's like, okay, I have to use the bathroom. I'm like, okay. I'm not waiting for this because I know it's going to take a while. Whatever. Go ahead, do your thing. So I'm walking down the hallway, just on my little stroll.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I watched this huge nurse, like he's this big guy, come running at me, and Adam like trailing behind him, and I'm like,
"What the hell?
Where's the fire? Like, why are you guys coming at me?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm glad that you're okay." I was just going for a walk, man. Like, yeah, I'm great. Like, I'm up, I'm moving. No. Your heart monitor flatlined, and let us know at the nurse's station. Yeah. Oh, that's what that code blue is about? Yeah. Like, I'm like, dear Heavenly Father, like, make sure that person's good. Thank you for allowing me to have my surgery. Be well. I'm all good. Please, I'm praying for that person. And then they come at me like I'm the one that flatlined. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But, you know, whatever. So here he's coming, like, because they can knock on the bathroom while he's in there telling him that I freaking hurt my... Is she in there with you? No.
No, I'm taking a shit.
I'm just in here pooping. Like, I'm by myself. She's not in here. I'm not smuggling her in here. Not doing any weird stuff. So I watch him, like, come trailing behind and just, like, about just as worried as this big nurse. I thought I was going to get tackled. Yeah, my heart monitor is going to flatline because you're coming at me like a freight train. Here I am, like, 5'1.5", and this guy's, like, 6'7", and... Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I was done for.
He's like a vanilla gorilla.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, gonna get sacked. Not in a good way.
Not in the fun way.
Yes, this is how it ends. This is how it ends.
This is how we do it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Mirrorblade's throwing up some dragons and some wings. Awesome. Yo. How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Sweet.
Brandon is joining.
What?
Oh, Adam says short story awards. Woohoo! Encore.
Yeah.
Brandon's joining in and he says, boomity boom.
Boomity boom.
Welcome, you guys. Glad you guys are here hanging out with us on this lovely Thursday. I look forward to Thursdays.
Yes.
In the beginning, I'll be honest, like, in the beginning of the day, I'm like, oh, it's Thursday. I gotta go to work today. Later. Gotta sit in front of a microphone and talk about nonsense.
Be interesting.
But then when I get here, I'm like, hey, this is fun.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Excited. I'm glad that you guys come and hang out week after. Please, sir, may I have another?
Yeah.
So
you guys keep coming back. We
graciously take it.
Yes.
Thank you guys for that. Oh, when we were talking about our week, there was one other thing that I did get a chance to do.
Yes.
I actually watched the new Dolly Parton documentary.
And
Here I Am was actually pretty good.
It's really good.
I like her a lot. I do like her. I recently kind of found her. I've talked about it on past podcasts or whatever. Yes. Listening to her audiobook was a fantastic read.
I love Dolly Parton. She's a badass.
Yeah, absolutely. She really is. She really is. So I got a chance to watch that, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I would recommend it if you guys are a fan, or even if you're not.
Yeah.
Definitely listening to her audiobook. I think it was like Dolly and Other Business or something.
My Life and Other
Oh,
Unfinished Business.
yes, My Life and Other Unfinished Business. It's free. It's on YouTube. I listen to it that way at work, and I was just like, it freaks me out how many different like similarities. I'm like, that's weird, but I'm cool with it. I'm like, yeah, all right.
She's awesome. She's pretty.
She
awesome.
is really awesome.
Amira Blade jumps in and says, it's my split shift Thursday. Good to see you all. Yeah, we're here every Thursday.
Every Thursday, hanging out.
So this murder crime story episode in homage to 187.
Hey,
yes, he gets it.
And it's funny.
Yes,
because I
exactly.
thought we were talking like the first 48. Like we've got a 187.
It's a 187.
We got 48 hours.
It's like 5150 is an escape mental patient.
Meaning of Life 42.
Yes.
I know that one, and I've never watched it.
I've read the book thousands of times.
I have the book somewhere, but I have not read it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, 187. Thank you for getting that. No,
I got it.
And here's the thing: is like we have to go through and do a little bit of housekeeping.
Okay.
Because if you guys are catching this stuff, make sure you're subscribed because there's a bunch of you that aren't. So hit that notification bell so you get everything. Punch the like button in the mouth and share. Share this stuff because we're trying to grow this channel.
We are.
Still and get all of our achievements on Twitch. So yeah, share us out. Like go to your social medias and hit share after the show, obviously. Or if you can share during the show. Like
that's okay.
Yeah, share it all.
You can do that. I shared it on Don't Make This Weird.
Help us grow because we're trying to meet these achievements and we can't do it without you because
we got a bunch of guests that we are going to have coming on.
Exactly.
And we've been looking at some different things for, host and whatnot here. Yeah, so there's some different stuff happening. I'm excited. I'm so excited for the warm weather and the summer to get here. I'm ready for it.
Yes.
However, I had a really weird dream the other night. I've been having weird dreams.
Is this a 187 dream?
No, it's not. I don't think so. I don't know. I
Murder,
remember.
death, kill.
The only thing I remember is that we were downstairs, Adam and I, and he opened up the door and he said the circadias are out in full force. And I was like, no, shut the door.
Circadias?
Circadias. Is that what they're called?
No, cicadas.
Those things. I never claimed that I could enunciate things good. Maybe that's what he said in his dream, not me. That's not what I said. I know what they're called.
Cicadia, Indiana.
I know what they said. That's what he said in his dream. Believe me, guys.
Hey, Metro, how's your day going over there? Yeah, you got it pretty crazy over there. What's with all of the 587s, huh? Demolition Man.
I know.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Don't hang me up. Okay, I'll go watch it.
Yeah, you're on the camera angle of shame.
I guess. I'll be walking out of here soon. You're doing the walk of shame because I'm on the
future. Nobody has any freaking sense of humor.
What?
Best movie.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh no, Live Free and Die or Die Hard. Yes, that was another good one. Yes.
Shit in the bed.
I totally did. Hey,
pick on me.
I'm gonna say fight me because Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I'm not fighting.
Prove me wrong.
I'm not fighting anybody. I'm saving all of my strength and energy
Just like Lethal Weapon
to frickin' club a alligator. That's what I got you again.
You can't do that.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saving my energy for. If I need to fucking home run a gator, I'm gonna.
You're gonna thulk a gator.
I am gonna. I'll be like, okay, thulk energy activate.
No. Thor, bad friend.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know Tony for a while, because I think it had to do a lot with the adrenal gland mass, like
God, that
making
shit was
me
hilarious.
Woohoo!
You were short and angry.
I was short and angry. Even more pissed when I couldn't do stuff. I'm like, no.
And there's that scene from Thor Ragnarok where Thor and Hulk are fighting, and he just like throws something down and just goes,
"You're bad friend."
And Heather would do this all the time, so I started calling her Thulk.
So, but you started calling me Thulk because it was Tiny Hulk.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Not Thor Hulk or anything. It was Tiny Hulk.
Tiny Hulk, yeah.
So I get in my moods where I just be, and I was like, why am I so angry? I didn't understand it because I never was really like, I get frustrated, but I don't remember being really angry like that.
Oh, no, you were violent.
And all of a sudden, I'm just like, I'm going to just.
Thor, bad friend.
Yeah. I'm just going to punch you across the hall. I don't care.
It's okay. She's a friend from work.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Oh.
Shelby's chiming in, says, hi, everyone. Hey,
What?
Shelby.
Holy
Y'all are
cow.
hanging
See,
out. Keep
this
on
is
coming
exactly
in.
what we're talking about. Like, share, subscribe. Get that
Get out
out there.
there.
If you guys like this stuff, come on now.
We appreciate that.
That's what we do.
So we got more than just the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Yes.
At Strange Friends Media. I need more chips.
Yes.
We also have This Is My Brain podcast, Guitar Fridays,
Yep.
Tuesday Night Rants. I'm going
Yep.
backwards. Chill Stream Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to announce myself.
Survivor Girl
There we go.
podcast on Sunday. We pretty much have something
Sunday.
every day of the week.
Not Saturday, Sunday.
So if you guys aren't subscribed, like, seriously, go subscribe.
Also, you guys can
Oh.
find us over on solidstateradio.net,
Yeah.
where you can listen to us without the cameras.
Yeah.
But we appreciate that. We thank you,
there's
Adam and Sean, for adding us to your roster with all the stuff.
And if you
Very
guys
cool.
look at the, okay, I'm going to point to it right up there. There we go. If you guys see that, it says next show, April 22nd. So I'm pointing up. Yeah, follow my finger. Look up at the top of the screen. That is scrolling the duration.
Sometimes it's right. Sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not because somebody didn't
Operator
do the-
error.
Yep.
But
So
we're just
there's
gonna say-
that.
I get those nice little messages every now and then. Hey, you're scrolling. Your dates are wrong.
Your
It's
dates are
spelled
wrong.
wrong.
Fix it.
Who's doing this?
But that is the right date because the next episode is the next Thursday.
Right.
And that's when we're going to have
It's
Shannon
exciting.
on from The Harvest.
Yeah, so if you guys want to come and check that out, we're also, like I said, we are booking other guests. If you guys are
Yes.
interested in joining us, you can always give us a message, drop us a message in our
Yeah, if you guys wanna come on,
inbox.
let's
And
do
we
it.
can talk about it. It's something to think about. We're not going to say that we let everybody on the show, but
Do
we
it.
kind of, except for one person who's never allowed back in the studio.
No.
I say. I thought that shit out. But that's a whole nother story.
Oh, yeah.
But we have a lot of other stuff coming up. Like I said, we were talking about doing the animations on some of these funny stories
That shit's hard.
for you guys. So we are looking for someone that might want to help with some of the animations and whatnot. We are still looking for interns.
I haven't given up,
So
but it's definitely come to a slow crawl because
Yeah.
24 frames a second is a bitch.
it's a lot to do, I can imagine. I tried one and it like 2, 3, it looked pretty wonky. I was like, "Ugh, why can't I just be instantly good at this?
Yeah, no.
That didn't work out. But I didn't throw your laptop, so that was a good thing. Like, I feel much better since having the adrenal gland removed. It's weird, though.
So your
Weird.
superpower was thulking.
I guess so. Now I'm not really, like, I don't really know what I do now. Oh, be healthy. That's
Yes.
that's what I do.
There's that.
Yeah.
There is that.
There is that. So that's been interesting, though.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's been interesting since having the surgery because I'm like, I'm
Yes.
pretty chill.
Yes.
That's kind of confusing to some people.
There is that.
Yeah, some people are kind of confused. So
Not
say, wow,
Yep.
you really are kind of chill.
Depends on the day.
Listen here. Don't make this one of them not. No, just kidding. Brandon's saying animation isn't that hard, just time consuming. Okay. What?
Thor's sad, whining and crying. Cry like baby. Don't kick stuff. Don't kick stuff. You bad friend.
Right?
You tiny Avenger.
I love it. That was perfect. Thank you. Who was that? That was the best.
It's a Marablade.
Thank you for that. Like, that was the best. I love it. Anytime he sends me that where he
Yes.
just goes, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
I just start dying. Like,
That's hilarious.
and for the longest time, you would send me one of the wrestlers like making a poop face, like he was constipated. I'd be like sending something serious, and all of a sudden I get this like wrestler
yeah.
like I can't even do that. That hurts.
Like the vein in his neck's
Yeah.
gonna explode.
Ooh, I'm
Be
not.
intense.
And I'm like trying to be serious, and he sends me some like How old are we?
Yes.
And then I start sending them back.
It's all about the dick and fart jokes. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is.
So you guys have really like stuck in there.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Oh, yeah.
hanging out.
I'm loving it.
We're almost to the end here.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
No.
We got about 10 minutes, guys.
All right.
So tell me something good.
I'm
Phil.
into something good.
Tell me something good.
So I have to get more pictures of my guitars because I'm getting ready to put the tongue oil coat on it because I think I have it dyed properly for the body. I still have to do something on the neck. But here's hoping within at least next week because I won't have it done by tomorrow. So next week, hopefully I'll have it done and I can play it live on Guitar Fridays because I'm excited to play the Flying V. That's going to be amazing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And I'm building a 12 string, which is kind of cool. And it's a telly that I've modded. And I'm starting to see why people pay stupid amounts of money to buy guitars completed because there's a lot of little tweaks and details and customizations that you can do. And that's what I've been doing because I'm just like, no, I'm not happy with the stock. I have to fuck with it.
Yes. And you also decided because you're a crazy man.
Yes.
You started one and then you're like, yeah, I need 2 more.
Yeah. And now it's up to 5, so.
Are you serious? You have 5 started right now?
No, I don't have 5 started.
Oh.
I'm not a rich man. Please.
If I was a rich girl. Na, 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 na.
Yeah. It's a rich man.
I have a song for everything. We're not.
Fiddler on the Roof.
What?
That's what that's from. If I were a rich man. Da 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 da.
That one movie, August Rush, was based off of that.
Fiddler on the Roof? Are you sure?
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. But I thought so. That was a really good movie, though.
I think you're smoking a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes. Not really. I don't smoke. I do not smoke the cheap. Maybe I should. Let's not talk about it. Anyway.
I'll do an edible every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, you need edible gummy bears, but not sugar-free edible gummy bears because you'll be high as fuck and shit in your pants. Bad idea.
So Emerald Blade says, Thor's response is, shut up, you're not ever even listening. I said, sad, you idiot. I'm pissed off. You're being a really bad friend. You're the stupid adventure. Earth hates you.
And that's where he should have died.
Yes.
Such a good movie. I gotta watch that. Like now on Disney Plus, they put them all in order in the universe.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I have not finished WandaVision.
Why?
I don't,
What's wrong with you?
because I think Adam doesn't really like it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna watch it on my own. No, I'll watch it with you.
No.
Watch it on my own.
Have you
dude.
watched the
Falcon one?
Falcon and Winter
Not
Soldier?
yet. Because I want to finish WandaVision.
So good!
I want to go through and like watch them right.
And of course, you're going to watch Loki.
Of course I'm going to.
Tom Hiddleston.
Of course I am Hank.
Of course, Hank.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. He's like my celebrity crush.
Oh my God. Have you seen I Saw the Light with him?
No.
It's the story of Hank Williams.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Oh my God.
I haven't. You
so
brought that
good.
up as well.
It's so good.
I could be, but like a lot of times when I'm working on stuff, I can't watch it. It's just background noise. So I don't want to miss stuff. Plus, I get easily distracted. So I don't want to miss the stuff.
See,
Oh, Adam said no. I meant the dandelion tea, not the chicken.
the what?
Not the Viagra, not the chicken, the dandelion tea.
I took a Viagra last night, got it stuck in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
I had a stiff neck all night. But dang.
No, he's talking about the dandelion tea. I tried it. I liked it actually.
Here's
It
the
is
thing.
really good.
It's a light, clean tea. That's what it tastes like.
It was really good.
It almost has no flavor, but it does. It's different.
I would definitely make my own and have it. It was really good, actually. I thought it was going to be nasty because when you're a kid, you remember like rubbing them on your hand or whatever and then accidentally touching it and going, ugh, that's disgusting. Bitter, nasty. But apparently it's
Can
not the
I
same.
threaten WandaVision spoilers?
No.
No.
Don't.
I just did the whole run over the last 3 weeks of the MCU films on
I got
Disney
to.
Plus.
Maybe that's what we'll do when we're down there, like in our downtime and our but that's not camping.
No, that's not.
I don't want to be like, hey, let's take the projector and watch movies while we camp. No, I want to enjoy camping and not dying. Like that's the whole. Let's enjoy camping, kicking ass at the fishing tournament, and not dying.
Yep,
That's a win.
See, I'm just one of
That's a
those
win.
people that I can multitask like a champ. And speaking of that, I finished WandaVision, on to Winter Soldier, and I love spoilers because I love watching all that stuff.
Right.
But like, you know, seeing like little Easter eggs that everybody misses.
Yeah, you watch that. You kind of watch that though.
I do. That's why I watch it, because it's one of those things where it's like I want to catch all the details,
Right.
of little spoilers, because it's the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
It's a universe. There's going to be some sort of connection. Like, I cannot wait for them to drop a Deadpool spoiler in one of these shows.
Yeah,
They're doing it.
I'm sure they will.
Bet you $10 it's going to be in Loki.
Probably. I'm happy to hear that that's happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know. How do I not know this?
Here's the funny part about it is it's not the Loki that had all these experience, because in that timeline, Loki died. Like, seriously, if you guys have not seen Endgame, you're missing it all. And
So watch it.
There's no
spoilers.
So, but there is. I mean, come on. I Am Iron Man, really? Best movie of the century, I'm not going to lie.
I don't know.
So good.
I'm not sure. So I'm looking at the standings right now for the tournament.
Yes.
There's 67.
Yeah.
Tonight at midnight is the very last. That's it.
Can't do any more.
Can't add any more people to it. Only 67.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty good shot, I'd say.
Yeah.
But that's 67 of us that are stupid to go kayak. Gators.
I don't believe in
Gators.
spoilers because it's about storytelling. See, exactly. That's why I watch all of the Easter egg drops, because I want to know, because there's always more to the story.
Right.
And I'm going to miss something. So hearing somebody else's perspective in that, I'm just like, how did they? Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm also one of those.
I'm so slow to watch it.
I'm also one of those geeks that like watching all the behind the scenes stuff too. Because
You do.
There's little tidbits of stuff in there.
I do not.
But it's fascinating, because when you start connecting all of the dots for the whole universe,
Right.
you're like, holy shit, these guys are really on point. They did not leave out a single detail.
See, I honestly was afraid that these little side series were going to be crap.
No,
They're not.
They're so good.
So Wanda, I'm going to be honest with you guys though. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it really felt like it was a slow start.
Yeah.
I was almost ready to give up on it.
See?
I really was.
No.
I was.
What episode are you on for WandaVision?
I think I have got one episode left.
Oh, so you've gotten some
I
of
think.
the really heavy hitter episodes.
Yeah. So now, like, I see what's going on now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've got like I think 1 or 2 episodes left, and I'm just like, oh, mind blown.
Yeah.
But yes, I have to
Blade says
finish.
what people call spoilers is just bad storytelling. He's not wrong.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's so good. It's like the buddy cop thing, but it's not. It's totally different. It's just, it's really funny.
Gonna have to definitely check that out. That's probably on the list.
Yes.
In between the training and everything else going on. I do have downtime, contrary to popular belief.
Absolutely.
I do actually have downtime. It's just hard for me because when I am working on stuff, it's easy to put on like, you know, the murder porn and whatnot and listen to it in the back because I don't have to focus on it.
Irish Girl Laughing says I had to start WandaVision 3 times before I could finish.
Oh, see? She gets that.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing is, well,
That's
just
slow.
like Stranger Things
Yeah.
back when that came out, you're like, you gotta watch it. I'm like,
It took you a minute.
it took me a minute, but that was the thing is I hate slow burn episodes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and it takes what, 2-3 episodes
It
to
takes
get
a bit
into?
to get into it. Yeah.
But once you're
not
into
wrong.
it, you're like, holy shit,
You
this
can't
is
stop
great.
watching it.
That's what I love about The Chosen.
Yeah, I have the app on my phone.
Oh,
Again,
so good.
I am. We talked about it. Talked with Dawn about it.
Yes.
Sunday.
She watched it.
I
She
asked her.
completed it. It was great.
She completed it, and I asked her. I'm like, so was it? She's like, I'm already like flying through it.
Yeah.
So
You have to like
I wanna
season
watch
2,
it, 'cause I
episode
hear it's
3 is
really,
already
really
out,
good.
which is amazing.
yeah,
Amaro Blade says, "Once upon a time was a character who wasn't who you thought. Knowing who they are as you watch the story the first time in no way spoils the story." I loved
There
Once
you
Upon
go.
a Time. That was
That-
one of those just.
I still haven't finished that either.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not, and that was something like it took you a minute to get into. Also,
Get out.
no.
I binge watched the whole thing.
I'm almost done, but no, I haven't. I'm not very far in Outlander either, and I love the episodes. It's just
I have.
wrangling me to sit down and actually watch it.
I've finished all of the Outlander episodes too.
No.
See,
I think what it is I really need to do is just yeet my phone,
Yeet.
put it away, turn it upside down, whatever I have to do to not look at the little notification.
Yeah.
I'm like a fucking cat.
Yeah.
As soon as I see the red dot, I'm like, oh, gotta get it. Gotta put it out. Like, ugh. Just put
See-
my phone away, pay attention, and watch a couple episodes of stuff.
The Ameriblade says those who country of Germany knew Vader was Luke's father as soon as they heard his name. Vader is father in German.
Oh, okay.
So
Huh.
yeah,
Interesting.
but that's the thing. Going back to The Chosen, like season 2 dropped. I caught it the night it premiered.
Yes.
And then episode 2
Yeah.
of season 2 dropped, and in the very same night, if you stayed on for the whole live stream, they dropped episode 3.
Did they really?
Oh, so good!
Ah, yes.
If you've not seen The Chosen, what are you waiting for?
Check it out.
Go.
There's an app. It's free to
Watch
pay
it.
it forward. Someone
Yes.
has paid for you to be able to watch it, and if you get a chance, you pay forward for someone else to watch.
Yeah, and they have a
It's
gift
actually
store.
pretty genius.
They have a gift store, which is so freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of their merch, and they don't call it merch, but still, it like their hoodies, their t-shirts, like they have study guides. It's such
That's
a
cool.
cool freaking thing.
Really
Seriously.
cool. So if you guys
Go
get a
check it
chance
out,
to
The
check that
Chosen.
out, well,
Yes.
do it. I have to still do it myself.
Yes.
Again, it's just like wrangling my brain to sit down and actually pay attention to something. So
It's amazing.
and it's hard sometimes to be able to do that. But we are at that time. We're actually over
Are
a little
we?
bit.
Really?
Yeah, we are. So, thank you guys for joining us, hanging
Yes.
out with us, sticking out with us, and just listening
We got
to us.
to go back to the roll call to see who's on.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna do Twitch
see.
first.
Okay, go ahead.
Shout out to Irish Girl Laughing. This is my brain podcast. Cam
Yes.
Wells, Ameriblade. Wow. All right. Hey, thank you guys seriously
Yeah.
for jumping in on Twitch. We're gonna go to Heather.
Twitch,
what do you
and
got over there?
over on YouTube, Adam hanging out with us tonight. Mike, Jeff, Sasha. Also, we have Shelby and Brandon that was hanging out with us as well. And a whole bunch of other people that popped in but didn't say anything. Thank you guys all for sharing and joining us and hanging out.
Yeah.
We look forward to every Thursday. We will be back next Thursday.
Blade says, "Are you always a 90-minute show?" Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We're
Yep.
like a really good TV movie.
We are a 90-minute show. We've been doing this. We're on episode
187.
187.
Irish Girl Laughing says, "Night, kids."
Good night, babe. I'm afraid if I say thanks, babe.
Heather's showing you, her heart on.
My heart. There you go. Good night. I have to say, tomorrow I will put on an episode of something in Row Bitch.
Yes, roll,
Yeah, my
bitch.
row machine.
Roll,
All right,
bitch.
guys. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you again to solidstateradio.net.
Yes.
We appreciate you, Adam and Sean over there, and thank you to all the listeners from over there as well. We just thank you guys. We're appreciated to still be doing this show.
After 187 episodes.
187. So we need to share this. Get out there more.
Yes.
So thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. We will see you again next Thursday.
Same time, same station.
And don't forget, guys, to keep it weird.